Hello everybody, greens to you all. Well, I'm speaking to you on Wednesday, 26th of August 2020, standing in one of the corners of my bedroom at this time. I need all the motivation I can get. Well, my YouTube channel has 8,500 views at this time, with 120 subscribers. That's really great. Like I said, I need all the motivation I can get at this time, what with the coronavirus and all the uncertainties of life. I had this put on my wall recently. Pretty much first thing I see in the morning, last thing I see at night. This is the King James version of one of the greatest biblical quotes. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. And never give up. Now, that was really doing the rounds after Liverpool beat Barcelona in the 2019 Champions League semi-final second leg. We beat them 4-0. You know, despite being 3-0 down in the first leg. Well, progressing to my kitchen, where I usually do most of the talks when I'm here. Bear with me. So to the main subject. It's about all the political correctness getting really stupid now. Now, this political correctness malarkey has been around for the best part of 25 years, but it is really ramped up in 2020. I mean, they're talking about the proms and this can't be said, that can't be said. People continually say we should be ashamed of ourselves because of the empire, the old British Empire, and all the rest of it. Look, okay, the British Empire, a lot of it was not glamorous. A lot of our history is not glamorous. I think you can say that for any nation, really. But the past is the past, and we've got to learn from the past. And we mustn't forget the past. We mustn't airbrush it from history, and I'm not saying we should. But this continual drip of, aren't we such a terrible species and all the rest of it. It's just getting crazy. Where does it end? Where does the line get drawn? Dear. I mean, I could understand the statue of Edward Colston in Bristol getting torn down. He was a slave merchant, and he profited from that evil and malicious trade. But when they campaign about they want to take down the statues of this, that and the other bloke because he might have said something a little bit dodgy, you know, his thoughts were a little bit un-PC, it's getting a bit stupid, you know what I mean? Like the scout leader who read Mein Kampf and talk about Winston Churchill and taking his statues down because he said a few dodgy things in the past, back in his day. Look, the British Empire, it brought a lot of good. Railways, infrastructure, and all the rest of it. I won't go into it. I could go on about that for hours. But we got a Commonwealth, and a lot of those nations are proud to be part of the Commonwealth. I mean, look at Mozambique. They had, that was a Portuguese colony, and they decided to join the Commonwealth, even though they weren't a part of us, I mean, every European country had some kind of an empire, and I think the French and the Belgian ones in particular were a lot more brutal. I mean, you look at King Leopold II, cutting off hands and feet and everything. I mean, pretty barbaric, pretty shocking. Look, every nation, every civilization, every empire through history has blood on its flag, has a tainted legacy of some kind in some way. And it's been like that, humanity since Cain killed Abel. We can't erase it. It's done. What's done is done. And there's talks about boycotting this, boycotting that because of some connection here and there. I mean, you think of the Nazi war machine and companies that were complicit in that war machine. You think of Volkswagen, Siemens, Hugo Boss, Mercedes-Benz. Are we to consign those cars and those clothes and those products all to history because of this, that, and the other? I mean, where do you draw the line? Oh dear. I mean, slavery, abhorrent. Racism, abhorrent. You know. But let's not bicker about things that happened before we were born, before our grandparents, our great-grandparents were born. What's done is done. We have to move on. End of. We got the virus to worry about. We got the economy to worry about. And we don't need this on top of it. Jeez. Oh dear. Alright, I'll leave this here. And please like, share and subscribe. Really appreciate it. God bless and bye for now.